Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another bespoke beer review for the beer connoisseur. And in this one, this is the last of the pastry beers from Yorkshire Dales Brewing Company. Well, last of the pastry pack, should I say. And overall, I'll be honest, the three of them have been terrible, which I hate to say, but they have been absolutely awful beers. But I've had this one before, and I've reviewed it, the bottle version, about 3 or 4 months ago. This one, I'm hoping if this is bad, then he's either buggered up with the recipe or it's a bad batch. That's all I can say about it. So we've got a can of the Yorkshire Dales Brewing Company Stonka, clocking in at 8% ABV. Super smashing great. There you go. There's the side camera. Says this is real ale. There you go. It says, but let's get down to contains wheat, barley, lactose. We know about the lactose. It's lactose overload in the past three of them. So it's got tonka, vanilla. Let's crack it open. I'm just waffling on. Let's get on with it. I've got the glass here because it could explode everywhere. I have been quite... Oh, not bad. So let's whack it in the glass. Hopefully, I'm hoping this is going to be good. I'm not going to pretend. If it's not good, I will tell you. Because, there's nothing worse than trying beers from a brewery that you love and they end up being absolute awful beers. But awful in a way that it makes me smile because they were that bad that I think there was something wrong somewhere along the line. Regarding, I think he buggered up with the recipe myself, but beer in a glass, jet black, as you can see, off white, 1.5 fingers worth of head. There is picking up a little bit of chocolatiness there. There's an impression of vanilla there, but I'm not really getting anything else, to be honest. I'm dreading it. I'm gonna go in, so cheers everyone. Something ain't right here. I had the bottle version. I'll show you it. Somewhere. I kept the bottle. It must be hidden somewhere. I've chucked it out. I did do the bottle version of this beer. There's definitely something ain't right here. It's coming out sour. I'll be honest, it's coming out sour. You do get the hint of chocolate. I was expecting the sweetness of vanilla, but it's it's not there. It really isn't. Going again. Right, in this 4-pack, you had a jam donut one, which was 4.5%. You had the marshmallow one, which was 4.5%, and you had the caramel one, 4.5%. Now, all three beers were extremely, extremely sweet. They were absolutely sweet. They were all at the same strength, and they were absolutely sweet. Now, I don't know whether the brewing process involves brewing the same recipe but just adding different adjuncts to the beer. to make it into jam donut, to make it into caramel, into you know a marshmallow. Marshmallow derives from lactose. So if I think I'm not really a brewer, but I would imagine it would do. But to me, they felt like essentially the same beer, the same overload of sweetness, just with different purees, different flavorings, whatever, put in them. This, I was expecting the sweetness to balance out because of the strength. I think the strength would alter the sweetness. What I'm getting, on the front end, a sourness, then a hint of chocolate, a hint of maybe vanilla, but it's not, for me, sweet. It's not doing it. Back end, still getting this slight sourness. Well, this is a first for this channel for me because it's a brewery I absolutely adore, but they've churned out 4 stinkers in a can. To be honest, the bottle version of this is a lot better. I've had it and I really enjoyed it. This, I don't know if it's to do with it being a bad batch or whatever. It's not doing it at all. It's I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna talk it up. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm gonna be honest with you. And my honest opinion is that if you buy these beers, I think it's gonna be a bit of a lottery because I think he has got some good batches of it. I think I've had a bad batch. When I went round there to see him, he had all the beers in boxes. He really was full of cans of beer, and he just put the labels on them for us, and you could tell he was kind of like overstretched with loads of bottles of beer and loads of cans because of the lockdown. It's hit a lot of breweries. I'll still recommend this. I'll still recommend Yorkshire Dales Brewing Company, without a shadow of a doubt. Hopefully this is a blip, and I think for another first for this channel, what I may do is revisit this in about 18 months to 2 years and review the set again, just to see if he's got it right. And that's the best I can say. It's an honest review. I'm not going to slag the brewery off. They do some exceptional stuff, but with this, I think he's just gone a little bit too far. So thank you very much for watching this one. I'm quite depressed now after that. And I shall see all of you soon on another one. So in the meantime, you all stars, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on my next review. So cheers.